And we are live. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everyone. Welcome. I want to welcome Reth here. Sorry, it took a few minutes to get started. We're not apparently going to get music today because my system decides that it wants to act differently every time I try to do this. So
I broke it.
let's start with, can everybody hear Reth? Reth,
Can you guys hear me? Little
how are
thumbs
you
up.
doing? Hey,
Making
Mike,
sure.
questionable choices. Hey, Penguin. Hey, Sermith, Squishy, and Kittrell. Hey, Benny. Can everybody hear? Loud and clear, looks like. Hey, Lord Getface. Barry. Tech Geek. So nobody's actually said that they can hear, though. Kevin, the Reverend. So can people hear me? That's a good question. There we are. Tech Geek can hear. People can hear. Okay, maybe there's just an extra delay for some reason.
Might be because we got a guest on.
Lima Charlie. Okay. I don't know. Sounds like loud and clear to me. Hey, Raj. Hey, DeFinch. Hey, Phil. Just a reminder, we are going to raid over into Phil's stream when we're done here. Awesome. Okay, let me get some things here all set up. So the goal here today is to continue the tuning on this Micron that we started last Wednesday. So we will, once that comes up, there we are. Since Oscar is insisting on being right in the middle of everything, we'll just put him right here front and center. So the after last stream, Reth and I chatted a little bit, and it sounded like it would be a little more advantageous to have more instant feedback and advice on the input shaping tuning here, and I figured it'd be fun. So how are you doing, Reth?
I'm good. Just had a big old long day and government shutdown and the concerns over that. And I work for the feds, so
yeah,
it has a bit. But other than that, doing good. Doing good.
Awesome. Not awesome for the shutdown, but awesome that you're doing good. You're healthy. You've got you've got a big bunch of activity going on. I want to talk about that really quick. Let you talk about that really quick because Reth does a thing, the 3D Printing Elves.
So I'm the chief elf of a nonprofit called 3D Printing Elves. We print toys and basically give them away. So we have, I want to say, around 7 Vorons just printing 24/7. And we give away to local schools, other nonprofits, any place where there's kids. And we particularly look for more disadvantaged kids. So we give to like CASA and UCP, United Cerebral Palsy, and stuff like that. And most of the schools that we give to have a high poverty rate. So.
Oh, I lost you. Did I lose you? Yeah, we lost you. Microphone? Still lost you. Hey, Jose. Hi, clown.
Am I back?
You're back.
What happened? My headphones need to be replaced.
Okay.
So we give to underserved kids in our community and basically the Central Valley of California, all the way up from Merced down to Visalia. So we recently have given away about 3,500 toys in the last 2 weeks. And so in order to raise money for more filament, because that's the number one thing we need, we're having a Gobble and Give raffle. I'm pretty sure I'm sharing the link to everyone that will have it. It's on most of the Discords.
Here, will you type something in chat? I'll make you a moderator, then you can put a link. But the link is in the description. Okay. So if anybody doesn't see the link in the description, refresh your browser and it'll show up.
It's.
What do I have? There we go.
So we're raffling off. The tickets are 10 for 1, 50 for 6, and the grand prize is LDO Voron V2 300. But there's a whole bunch of other prizes, other content creators, Killer Prince, Lee Marie, Armor 3D have all contributed a printer build for it. Everybody has in our community has been really generous in the gifts. We've got Fabrico has provided some prizes to go with the Ender and G. West 3D is a gift card and some filament. KB3D has offered, LDO of course, Cartographer. Everyone's kind of been very generous with their donations, and so yeah, we're just trying to raise some money so we can keep buying filament and keep printing toys.
Awesome. Awesome. Did you type something in chat because it hasn't come up?
Oh,
don't type a link. You need to type something else because a link will get filtered by YouTube. You're not a moderator.
Okay. Well, I can't type the
type anything. Hi.
Here we go. Hello.
There we go. There we go. Add as moderator. There we go. Just a standard moderator. Now you can post a link.
All right.
Hey, Bill. Hi, Jose. Reverend and Icarus. Nemesis. Awesome. Okay. So that is awesome. Link is in the description, as well as the regular Polymaker filament giveaway. That link is in the pinned post and the description. So last week, we did some work on the Micron here in installing the Vitalii3D X carriage, and then just touched on some tuning. Let's go here. So we just touched on tuning the printer, and we had run, I think we had run the maps, compared the belts. We compared the belts, and then we ran the axis shaper up to a square corner velocity of 9. And it didn't impact the results, the recommended accelerations at all. So we left that at 9.
Right. Now you can, if you want, you can keep running it. Like how close, do you remember what the number was on the acceleration?
It was within 150 or so of, it only dropped a little bit.
You might be able to raise it to like 9.1. Like it's all, how much do you want to do it, right? How much you want to tweak it? But you could probably raise it to 9.1 without a reduction in 9.2, without a reduction in Excel.
So what are we doing there? So we did this last week. I think it would be an advantage if you have an idea. If we go and look at the input shaper. So let's take Y for instance here. And I think you have some of these, but we ran this with a square corner velocity of 5 millimeters per second. And we ended up with a recommended MZV of 9,250 millimeters per second squared for acceleration.
And that's at 5, right?
And that was at 5. So then when we went to the next one, and I think that is right here, is for bigger for folks.
Oh, good God. You did send me these.
Yeah. Oh, this is at 5. And I think this one's at 9. So, and it only went down like 130.
Right. You didn't send me the 9 one. But can you send me that one? Because it's really fuzzy on my end.
Oh, you don't have the 9 one?
No, I got the 5s.
Okay. So let me send you the 9 one. So we're going to be going back and forth a little bit here, folks, of sending stuff over to Reth.
So the goal here is 5 is kind of like the default, right? It's what you would use for testing to make sure everything's good and to make sure the acceleration is good. But as you go through it, you can definitely increase your square corner velocity, and that's how fast the print head's going to make a 90-degree or greater turn, right? So if you want to print faster, one of the things you want to do is print the corners faster, so you're not slowing down the tool head as much in speed.
And what's the detriment if you go too far? What happens?
Smoothness. So like the letters on the back of the Benchy, the higher your SCV is, the less you're going to be able to read those letters, because that's basically what smoothness is.
It's going to smooth them out.
Smooth it out, yeah.
Okay.
And then also, the higher you go, it's a negative correlation between SCV and max excel. So the higher you go in SCV, the lower you go in max excel, the recommended based on input shaper, because it can't correct for both. And so you've got to pick one, or you try to do this dance that we're doing right now to find the best value.
If you can, when you get a chance at some point, when I'm doing something or whatever, go and search for streamer mode in Discord and turn that on.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah. Because we're getting Discord notifications through the sound. And that's okay. You don't have to use all your brain cells to go in there and do it right now. But
all right, so what did we say for the previous one? Did we say EI, or did we say smooth EI or something?
For Y, I think we use smooth EI. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's taking. So if you look at your smooth EI now at 9, the smooth EI is giving you 8,300.
Oh, what did it give us before? It gave us smooth EI gave us 8,400, 8,500. So it did lower, but not by a lot.
Where did we get the 95 something?
Because I was looking at MZV.
Oh,
instead of smooth EI.
Okay, so yeah, because we want the 0% vibration, so it'd be smooth EI. So you would rerun this at 8 square corner velocity and see if smooth EI still gives you the 8,000. And that's kind of like a good starting point, right? You can always go up or down depending upon the print, but as a starting point, it's a good place to do it.
So we want to go back here and go back to shaper calibration and change this to 8. See what we get.
And you really, you really only need to run Y. So it says access all, you can just change that to lowercase y.
That's a good call. But first, we need to home this all. We'll let it do all its thing. Hey, Brent. Hey, Maker Viking. Hey, Nappin. Petty Ruxpin.
I got to figure out how to turn notifications off. Never.
It's called streaming mode. You just have to go to Nappin, put instructions here. In settings, then streamer mode on the left, very far down on the list.
Enable stream mode. All right, there we go.
There we go. Then we won't get the
beans.
Sound. Yeah. Okay, home, and then let's do a quick QGL. Making us all look at our Discords, exactly.
0.05.
Now, just a heads up, I know we don't have music today. It didn't work. I don't know why, but it's not showing through. It's not passing through for some reason. So I'll figure that out later.
Yes.
And it sounds like we're going to get the occasional echo from me. Not sure what's going on Reth's side, but
it's probably my fault. I'm going to blame myself.
It doesn't seem to be persistent. So there's just a specific scenario that it comes up for some reason. Okay. So we'll home it all again, and then we'll run that shaper calibration. So if we go here, we're going to do 8, and we're going to do axis, and we just put a Y here.
Yeah.
Okay. So then send. There it goes. Now, off camera, exactly. I did put some foam tape in the door, so hopefully we won't get the extreme vibrations. I watch so many streams that I now have Jerry Soda playing on repeat in my head. That's hilarious.
Yes, Jose, we can't call it all-wheel drive. Steve gets a little angry.
Yeah. No longer AWD. So we're not using Discord, Ceramic Squishy. We're using Google Meet for the connection because we can do a NDI source. Is it an NDI source? It might be a browser source, but
I don't know. I know what some of those words mean.
I need to figure out a consistent and reliable guest setup. I haven't found one yet.
I know some people use Teams. I mean, it's all the same setup, and they just make the guest a different screen and bring them in. I don't know it all, but all of them seem to be doing something like this Google thing.
I need to play with video.ninja again, because I think that might be the one. John, have a good flight.
Oh, how was the 3D Printopia?
It was a blast. All the people was great. Yeah, great. Not a whole lot of new things, but
did anything catch your eye as far as what are any of the booths or anything?
Nothing in particular.
No.
I mean, one thing I did notice, there's a lot of filament makers there compared to previous years. It seems like the number of filament suppliers is growing.
More than there was at Rocky Mountain?
I didn't count them, but it seemed like the percentage of them was higher. Yeah. It's calculating it now. So pop this up here in a second. Super annoying guy at this one printer booth. I think his name was Bob. Print kits. Hey, Keegan. There were a lot, yeah. Okay, there we go. They have been generated. Oh, the tube compact was there. I do have two tube compacts on the Phoenix here. Printed with it. I've only printed with it once. It flows a lot. I printed a big vase and it flowed a lot. As far as doing detail prints and stuff, I don't have an opinion on it yet. Okay, so here's just why. So let me get this copied over to you.
And just so the viewers know, the graphs are going to change with every run. There's going to be standard run-to-run variation. So
yeah. So let's open this in a new tab so we can see it a little bigger. And that did reduce.
Yes.
That actually reduced it quite a bit.
We went down by about 700.
Even compared to the last one. So Smooth EI is 7,700. Oops, let's close that. This is 5. Smooth EI is 8,480. And at 9, Smooth EI was 8,300. It's moving the wrong direction. It's not a straight line. It's bouncing back and forth.
It should be going in a straight line though. But it could just be the run-to-run variation and built into it, right? Like I haven't run this test like consistently over a course of many printers, right? This is just the general trend that it should be doing. It's the downward trend.
Should we run it again and see what happens?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay.
I mean, how new are the belts on this thing?
I reused the belts from the last build, so they have. Well, it's got 20 minutes of print time before I rebuilt it, so they are new.
Okay, so they're new.
Yeah, they're pretty new. Here, let's do this again. Y, and we'll do 8 again, and just see what the run-to-run variation looks like. It didn't take very long to run, so
that's a pretty quick test. So your frequency changed a bit, and your damping ratio changed a bit.
So a difference, maybe we should run the 5 again, because I was holding the door before and I've fixed the vibration there. Now I'm not interfering myself. So I'm not introducing any additional damping mass.
It could. I mean, I would think actually probably provided more structural frame than anything else by holding it. Second 4. Yeah, that one, I would almost say that one was an oddball one, because your damping ratio is usually hanging around 0.059, 51 to 59, and that one jumped all the way to 8.8. So that's kind of a.
Was that a good or a bad?
It means that your peak got wider.
Yeah, and you can see that in the graph.
I don't know why that would. Do that.
I turned the noise canceling off on my headphones so I can actually hear some of the stuff that's going on.
Back to MCP is giving me 4.
Just logging them all over.
You've got Danger Clipper on this thing, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Calico.
All right, Calico. You have the bleeding edge.
I do.
Yeah.
Charlie, I hope the manual gets completed. Considering that a actual kit is coming out for the Micron, I would expect it to get there. So the kit's not out yet though, so.
So I've noticed little discrepancies in bleeding edge input shaper versus mainline Calico input shaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what causes it, but if you were to just go over to mainline Calico, you would get higher excels. I don't know if it's
There's
extra
the higher resolution or whatever on the step stuff.
It could be that. I don't know exactly what's causing it, but there is like a motion difference, I believe. Or control, whatever they're doing with the motion.
Well, the whole point here today is to just kind of hang out and play with tuning this. So hopefully we can all learn something here today and end up with hopefully sending a print to this by the end. Get some pressure advance tuning and the input shaper tuning and go from there. Okay, this finished, so let's go check it out. It's the latest one. And
yeah, it's getting funky. That's okay.
Copy this over to you. And let's open this in a new tab so we can see it. So
that one it's the same.
Acceleration didn't really change. So what I think we should do is do another test of default values on Y.
Sure.
To see how it compares to the previous.
You want it back to 5?
Yeah, back to 5. See what it shows at 5, because I've changed enough with this door to have, so we shouldn't be comparing all the results that we got last week. So
actually your numbers came out exactly the same.
So let's see how it compares to 5.
Your damping ratio went up.
Change 5 and see what it looks like. Can't really even see it vibrating. what's the next 3D print event? Vice is is in Portland. That is in a week and a half. I leave a week from tomorrow, I think it is.
Are you going to that, Steve?
I am. Yep. Max and I and Zruncho are driving up there.
Oh, in the Voron van?
In the Voron truck. In my Maverick with a trailer. So
how many birds are you bringing?
One.
Just
my
one?
bird. Just my big burning bird.
How many printers is Rancho bringing?
I think just one.
Is
And
his?
then we're
What is it,
bringing up
Mad
one
Max?
other person's. Huh?
Is it Mad Max? That's his multicolor, right?
No. Another printer. He's bringing a different printer. But speaking of Mad Max, my hope is to start my Mad Max build on Sunday. So I think we're going to start the Mad Max build on Sunday, which is mostly going to consist of unbuilding Tridex and starting to put the CNC gantry stuff on. And then we'll hit some actual Mad Max parts in the following streams.
Which CNC kit are you using?
Vitali's.
Okay.
Vitali's.
4 motors or 2?
Two.
Yeah, he makes some nice parts.
Yeah. We may look at the LDO Quad XY set up on another printer, but I'm not haven't quite determined which printer yet. I need to chat with the Stealth Changer folks and see how much of an impact putting that on there will have to room for my tools.
Well, how many tools do you want?
I'd like 5. And I have
You
a
can get 5
300
with
build.
all-wheel drive.
I have a 300 build.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which tool head you thinking about putting on the Stealth Changer?
Ant heads.
Okay.
Okay, that finished that. So let's look at. So it's the latest one, exactly 5. Okay, so this is at 5. Let me copy this over so you get a picture of it. -1 tool on a 350. Is 5 the max you can fit on a 300? So that means I'd be down to 4.
Yeah, about 4.
Right, Jose? If that, I want 5, so I won't put the Quad XY setup on it.
Why do you want 5?
Because I feel like 4 is a multicolor limitation, and if I want to use like incompatible material supports anyway, I'm down to 4 colors with that. So
I see what you're saying.
And yeah, Bob is right. That's pretty much, Bob has the equation there. Bob's equation is correct. If it was possible, then 6 is greater than 5, but it doesn't physically fit. So
so we went all the way to 8. So your base is 7730. We went all the way to 8 without a reduction. Just writing everything down. So it looks like it's consistent. So I would set it for Smoothie Eye at 55.4 hertz, damping ratio 0.088, and your Max Excel is 7730.
Let's do a new X to get an X number. But you're saying square corner velocity of 8 sounds
8.
like what we can get away with.
Yeah.
So let's
Yeah, go ahead.
Let's do X at 8 and see what numbers we get to put in, and go with that, right?
Yeah, the 9 was the previous one too, right?
It was all with previous results.
Okay, so you actually might be able to go higher. So what we're looking for is the 7730 to start dropping.
Oh, okay. Matt,
and you haven't dropped all the way at 8. So, you know, you can go 10 if you like. It's how much optimization you want to do, Steve.
Yeah. We've talked about this. People can try things, but I think it's probably fine as it is to move forward with the next thing. What is the next thing we'll end up doing here? So
Vibrations.
Okay.
So you want this all set before you run vibrations.
Okay. Hey, Art Chapman. Hey, Greenbeard. Box turtle for each head. I really want to get my Mad Max setup going because I have a project for a friend I need to work on that is in PLA and PETG, an incompatible support print. It's the Polyphemus. No, is that right? It's one of the bastard keyboards.
Don't you have a? You don't have an XL, do you?
Not Polyphemus. It's something else. Oh no, I don't have an XL.
But you have the.
I have a black box.
Black box.
But I'm having some issues with the bed shifting when I move it, so I need to make a new piece for it. Yeah, Polyphemus isn't right. It's the Cheruberus or something like that is the keyboard. And I think a PLA with PETG supports would work really well for that piece.
So you only make the interface layer PETG.
Yeah.
You don't need to make the whole support.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into that already, and you start getting like the PETG starts getting too close to the model, the supports. You start getting little whiskers on it.
Well, I imagine you have problems because they're very different in the bed requirements. PETG really needs like 80 or 90 C on the bed, so having things stick well when you're trying to do a PLA piece, and vice versa. You don't want to melt your PLA parts in a too hot a bed. So yeah, the interface layers make sense to me.
And it does come off nice once you tune it in a bit.
Hey, the Rosetta. Oh, go ahead.
No, that's all right. I had to move the supports out from the standard Prusa setting slicers. So I think I added an extra 2 or 3 millimeters just to give the enough separation between the supports and the model.
The Rosetta. Do you care if I call you by your name instead of saying the Rosetta every time? I don't mind saying the Rosetta, or I could say Zeta. Or Rogue. I have a 350 2.46 toolheads going in it, 300 Trident with box turtle. Wow. RZ. There we go. Do the full support in PETG so that the interface doesn't come loose from the rest. Rogue or Zeta. There we go. Okay, I will do that. Okay, that finished. That makes sense. I'll call him Rogue. He's a rogue. Copy image and paste. Okay, what do we have here?
Yeah, you're at Smooth EI also in this one. Smooth MZV gives you some, yeah.
Okay. And
I mean that's at what, 12,000? So yeah.
So now in our settings, I had gone. Should I put it?
The smoothing doesn't use damping ratio.
So we did it smooth MZV for Y and smooth EI for X before. You're saying I should go smooth EI on both?
Yeah, they're both reporting 0 residual vibrations.
If we go 8 here, how steep of a learning curve is CAM, just starting a self-source by Milo V2? That's a little bit there, Brent. Give away what time? I do it at 7, so we'll do it basically at the end of stream. We'll be sending you all over to Down Under Maker's stream at the end of this. I already got the redirect set up. What was the frequencies on X?
69.2.
Oh, that was almost what it was. It was 4 just a second ago. What is it on Y?
55.4.
5.4. Okay. Save and restart that.
How do you do your pressure advance?
Oh, hey, Morton. Honestly, I usually print a little cube piece and then examine the corners, just because it's a lot quicker than going through one of the other things. But I'm willing to go through other tuning procedures.
I mean, they're all the same, right? Just trying to bring in the gap.
Yeah. Counter potato, you're absolutely right. That's just under 2 hours from now. Just under 2 hours from now. Okay, let's home all. You said our vibration profile is next?
Yep.
Okay.
And then that will give you potentially your exterior and interior speeds that you can throw in your slicer along with the SCV to print your next cube, which would be pressure advance.
Okay.
And for those that are watching, this is a preview of what I'll be talking about at the Vice, the Portland
Practice.
Vice, the practice.
That's doing that. I'm going to open a box. I got some parts for a future project.
How many future projects you got going on, Steve?
All of them. Yeah, we'll do a little preview
Got a
there.
little killer project?
Yeah. I wonder if I can set things out here and see how long it takes until someone recognizes the project. Yeah, let's just set out parts. Let's see who guesses the project
Oh, I already
first.
think I know what this is, but I'll wait for everyone to guess.
There we go. See what the what do we got? Something with less 3D.
I don't think it's tap.
Not tab. Got stuff going out here. Nobody's guessed yet? You don't get to guess.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just relaying what people are trying to guess.
Cancel. There we go, Happy.
Hey, Happy, how you doing? Happy donated the bottom panel, I believe it was, for the V0 that we're giving away.
Oh, awesome. Need bottom panels.
Bob, yeah, we are on the West Coast. I'm in the Central Valley of California.
He's in the armpit of California,
as Steve likes to call it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Kiloprints had an extra set of the antithesis parts. I think these came through Double T originally and sent them to me. So we are going to take these and build us an antithesis, which there were 3 of them, I think, at 3D Printopia. So for those that aren't aware, and there was one more piece that's very important. For those that aren't aware, this is a fixed, or toolhead moves in Z and the bed moves in X and Y on a core XY motion system.
And that's all the parts you need besides printed parts?
Well, I mean, yeah, all the other regular 3D printed stuff, but this is all the the custom pieces. So Bearded Printer, thank you for the gifted memberships. Ooh, it is the first day. So this is a Wednesday stream. I haven't given away gifted memberships on Wednesday. So folks that stick around after the filament giveaway, the last thing I'll do, if I don't absent-mindedly forget, is send off 5 of my gifted memberships this month. So basically spare parts laying around. Yeah, I'm going to use a LGX, a Bondtech LGX extruder. I'm not sure what Hotend I'm going to use. I want something fairly high flow. And I know the first suggestion is going to be a tube compact, but mine are in the Phoenix. So I'm not going to probably be doing that. If folks have a suggestion on a Hotend they want to see, then let me know. I don't know how available the tube compact would be either. So
doesn't it get sent out in November?
yeah. So that might be a factor as well, depending on when I start this. I don't know when I'm going to start this. It depends on what other things come up and how long it takes me to get prepped.
I mean, you could always put a V6 2.85 millimeter filament Hotend in it.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that. I respect it. So Jabberwocky is a whole tool head there, Mike V. I only need a Hotend because it has its own tool head. Rogue wants to see a tube compact. Yeah. Oh, someone has too much filament. Yeah. Okay, so I need to do the create vibrations profile. Any settings here or just the default?
Well, how fast do you want to print? How fast are you thinking of printing the perimeters? You
A
gonna print
billion
faster?
millimeters per second.
Then do change it. Yeah, change it to
No,
400.
I've got a Revo in here, man. What are we gonna do?
I'd change it to 300 just for shits and giggles.
I've got max velocity here at 500.
It'll overwrite that.
Excels. I was just looking.
It's got a drop down menu also, and the.
So here, what are we gonna set?
Max Excel, max speed, I think it is 300. Max
speed 300.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you can change the speed increments. Just make it. What do you got a pi in there, or a CB1?
I have a pi 5.
Okay, leave it. That's all you got to change is that 300.
Excel?
No, leave Excel at standard.
Okay. And travel speed at standard? Hey, si, senor.
Isn't there? Let me pull it up. I forget exactly what it says. It allows you to change the end speed. What does it say? Yeah, there should be a max speed there. You get that 300, right?
Yeah, max speed.
Okay, yeah, send it.
What about
send it?
Excel and travel speed are okay?
Yep.
Okay. So send. Let's see what that looks like. Something smells, according to Oscar. Hey, Joey.
Hey, Joey, how you doing?
See Joey in a little over a week.
Yep. Hey, Joey, I don't know if I need a ride from the airport yet. I haven't really talked to the missus about all that.
Something is really interesting.
You put catnip on the printer, right?
Take the train.
I'm thinking about it just for an experience.
Take the train all the way up.
Oh, no. I don't have that much time off at work.
Well, maybe you do.
Oh, it all depends on how long it lasts. I think we got about 2 to 3 months of reserve money to play with at my agency.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
Ooh, we need some catnip scented filament. Yes.
Do they make that? I wouldn't be surprised if they did.
Someone's got to. We got to do that and make some of Zarancho's little cat treat ball toys.
Maybe you could ask Printed Solid if they could throw some catnip in one of their extrusion lines.
That was a cool tour. Their new facility is gigantic. I went to Printed Solid on Monday to check out their new facility, and it is, I've seen the old one a few years ago, and the new one is just cavernous. There is so much space, and they're filling it up, but it is so nice for them.
So their old one was a bunch of light
like
industrial outbuildings,
area.
right?
Yeah.
And now is it like a 10,000 square foot facility?
Line. Like 60,000. Something like that.
Are they still in Newark, Delaware?
Yes. Just a few minutes from where they were before.
I used to live down the street from their old place.
Oh, really?
I wasn't into 3D printing then, so I didn't know till we moved out here, and I'm like, oh, we live right by there.
Delaware is gorgeous, though. Just all the bricks and the neighborhoods, and the whole East Coast is just different from here as far as the scenery and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
MacBoy, thank you for becoming a member. But it was really cool going through there and seeing some of the, Prusa does a lot of custom jigs and fixtures to assist in the process of their processes, and some of the sourcing of materials is different in Prague than here, so they're adapting some of the stuff to materials that are available here and cheaper, and some of the work that like Anthony and Mitch are doing in fabricating 3D printed adapters and brackets and stuff is really, really interesting to me. And cool.
They're bringing the core. Is it just the Mark IV? Or is it also the Core 1 they're bringing to here, to Delaware, to manufacture?
So they've been making the Core 1 and the Mark IVs for a bit. I think the intent over time is to do more, but I have no inside knowledge on when and where and that kind of stuff. MacBoy, thank you for the gifted memberships. Welcome all the new members. Probably do this month's member stream towards the latter part of this month. So, hey Holtz. But yeah, did a little tour there and then ran over to. I thought I would be able to kill more time at Micro Center, but Micro Center just isn't that interesting after you've been there enough times.
I actually have never been to one.
Yeah. Hey, Armor3D.
I remember the old Fry's Electronics. Is it like that now?
It's similar. It's more Fry's branches out to like appliances and a few other things that Micro Center is a little more focused.
Okay.
So, when do we get to see the big gray one over your shoulder go burr? Next week. Next week. Be at Vice. My tech review. Were you there and you just didn't catch me, or you just weren't able to get there? It's like Best Buy meets Fry's, yeah.
Okay. Well, now you only have to go to Santa. What is it? San Jose, right? Go to your Micro Center now.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been over there once. I did have a ton of fun, Armor3D, and it looked like you were having a ton of fun too. You had a good booth there with some nice machines. People hanging around. That was good. Thanks for being a member. Hey, LTX Designs. So this is just doing its little thing.
This is the most boring test of all of them.
Is it? I mean, at a certain point, the vibration tests just look like they're sitting there. At least this is doing something.
Yeah, but it takes forever.
Yeah.
This is when I go outside and just sit and watch the grass grow.
I embarrassed myself in front of Joe.
In front of who?
Joe Prusa.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say the Voron was better?
Well, he knows that. I didn't have to say that. I mean, Core One wishes it was a Trident, right? So I'm showing off. Oh, I don't have them here. I'll have to bring them on Sunday or something. But I'm showing off this really cool maker chip, and it's really cool because it has a little print in place hinge, and it lifts up, and there's a PETG separation layer. So it's like a maker chip, and the whole inside here flips up, and on the bottom it says 3D Printopia 2025. It's really neat. And they had this place had a Prusa XL there, right there at their booth. And I was showing this chip to Joe and showing him where it was made and stuff. And I asked them if it was printed on the XL, and they'd say no, it was printed on a Bamboo H2. They had an XL right there. It was awful.
But it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault.
Right in the feels. Yep. I was talking to Joe with them about it. Looking at the way the thing worked. Mm-hmm. They didn't have a Bamboo anywhere in sight.
There was one that looked like it separated, like I don't know, like it kind of went apart. Was that the one?
There were some that you would kind of assemble, and there was one someone had that you put a shaft through it, and it's a top.
Oh, okay.
I like it when people get creative with these. Some of the ones that were at Japan Rep Festival earlier this year, they were doing one that like folded out into a little spider thing or something. Yeah.
I mean, you got to tune your printer really good to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Mine probably all just stick together.
Speaking of Japan Rep Festival, I'm going to try to go. I think
really next year.
Try to make that our vacation. Yeah.
My wife
no
wants
plans
to go.
made yet, but I want to go.
I don't know. My wife wants to go to that. She's like, let's go to Japan. I'm like,
oh, it's doing it again. It's not done. It's doing the next side.
That's why this is one of those you go take a 5-minute break or a 20-minute break.
Yeah, did you turn?
We also increased the
turn on streamer mode.
Yeah. We also increased its max speed to 300, so we're doing 100 more just to give you a better range of what it can do in case you decide to change the tool head or the hot end. There was a whistle chip, Mike. Chip that you could actually would be a whistle.
How are we doing? What do we got here? 127 people here. Only 41 of you like what I'm doing.
Gotta pump up those numbers, guys.
Did you click like, Reth?
I did. I was number 29. Yep, number 29.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
You know, we need all the help we can get with YouTube really being crappy to the streaming channels.
Have they changed the algorithm again on you?
I don't even know. I'm almost to 14,000 subscribers though. I'm like 4 away, or at least before stream.
I'm only at 893, but then again, my videos put people to sleep.
Nemesis, this is 24 volt. Yeah.
Armor 3D, we're not going to 500 because he's running a Revo, and he's not going to be able to push the flow to get up there.
What do we got there? We're at 72 likes now, and we gained a few people. It's the voice. That's the voice.
Yeah.
About 10% of your subs. All right. Oh, you'll get there, man. Just keep at it. I mean, the biggest thing is I've been doing this now for a little over 4 years, and it's been pretty ridiculously consistent. You keep a consistent time schedule, do good work, it'll come.
So Brett, if you run the Revo high flow, you're going to get a little bit better, but you're still not going to get like, oh God, what's the high flow? About 24 maybe? 16 to 24 for the Revo high flow?
So this is
And
a
then-
high flow in here. This is the 0.4 high flow.
Yes.
It's somewhere right over 20, I think. 24
Yeah,
is probably about right.
And the only way you're going to get that to go faster is to increase your temps to make the plastic more viscous or liquid. But then you're going to have cooling issues and overhang issues. So if you want to go faster than that, you really need to change hot ends.
Well, change full tool heads probably. Delmar, thanks for being a member. Yep, 7 months away from 4 years. I didn't start the memberships when I started the channel, though.
So Greenbeard,
Thanks, Armor3D.
is it Yamamoto? A Japanese guy, did a bunch of tests with a printer on a wobbly, like really wobbly, like IKEA style table. And it doesn't matter, the wobbly table doesn't matter as much as the build quality. So if your screws and your frame and all that is not solid, then yes, a wobbly table does matter. But if you got a solid printer, no, the wobbly table does not matter in the quality of your prints.
You get to tell you about my hotel room trauma. No, I didn't hear. Where'd it go? It's under there. You'll have to get that later. There you go. No, up. Chomp. What was this? Yeah, he's doing good. There you go. When we checked into our hotel room, we walked in, there was already a family in there. Holy moly. Wow. What was the story? Wow. Here. There you go. One more there.
Oh my God. So the hotel gave you keys to somebody else's room. I don't think I've ever heard of that happening.
Yeah. That's a problem. Wow. And it's his room. They gave them his room. Wow. That's a major breakdown. Or just what hotel was this? I need to know what hotel this was. You know what hotel this was, because
I imagine
if their computer system broke down to the degree of allowing a key to be made for an existing room.
A Motel 6.4.
Oh, Motel 6. What hotel was it? Oh, that's someone else is saying. Motel 6.4. Country Inn. Country Inn. I don't know. These are the little gaskets I tried to make. I tried to print these out of TPU for the doors here, and I made it with some thicker spots and stuff, but it's it's not flexible enough, so it didn't like squeeze in there. It fell right out. So
Do you ever have problems with those little things, the beds in the back by your AB motor mounts, the belts hitting or rubbing on those little? You never have issues with those?
Nope.
I get that sometimes on mine, so I don't use them. But then again, I don't build as well as you. I know that. My quality is not as good.
I take a lot of time. The icing on the cake was the only other room they had for us only had one bed. Why'd they send you somewhere else? Sounds like the other people are the ones that need to find the other room.
It sounds like he was spending quality time with Jose for the weekend.
See you, Alex. Good to see you this weekend. Oh, the family was already in the bed, so yeah, I don't blame you then.
What is a crank skimming food drive?
Huh?
Wiki Central has I don't know what a crank skimming food drive is. What were you saying, Steve? I'm sorry.
Nothing. I was just saying this printer's going to end up going on my shelf off to the side there, but this just finished the thing. This may take some time, 5 to 8 minutes. Not with a Pi 5.
It doesn't take that long. That's done.
There we go. Okay. Tune results and vibrations. This is vibrations profile right here, right? This is the big boy graph. How does this look? Let me copy this and paste it over to you so you get a nice big view. Let's open this in a new tab. Just, oops. Here we are.
So I would do internals.
So
okay. So we're looking at the center graph, the global speed energy profile. And we're looking at the right-hand graph, the angular speed energy profile.
Hold on a second. Derek just gifted 50 memberships. Thank you, Derek. Everybody gets a membership.
Derek's like Oprah.
Thank you, sir. Okay, go ahead.
All right. So you're looking at the global speed energy profile, and you're looking at the angular speed energy profile. So if you print organic shapes or shapes with curves in it, lots of curves, you're going to want to focus on the global speed energy profile, the middle one. Everything in green you can consider to be a good speed. The one on the right is the angular speed energy profile, and that is, you can use that more for structural parts or things without curves. So printer parts without big curves, you may see some issues in the curves, but so what you're looking for is you're looking at the valleys of both of them. You want the green zone in the global speed, and you want the valleys in the angular speed. So in this one, we kind of want to get where, if you see after 200, it starts to kind of like really jump up, like raise up like that. You want to kind of avoid that, even though it's green in the global speed, you might start seeing some vibrations or some VFAs as it starts to increase. So that's why we'll kind of play it safe in the green zone by using 200 for your interior. And then you can kind of go a little bit lower than that. So maybe you can start with 200 for exterior. And if that gives you problems, just drop it down somewhere before you hit 150. Does that make sense? So you're still in that green zone between 150 and 200.
Okay. What do some of these other graphs mean?
Okay, so the motor frequency profile, lower right, It's kind of self-explanatory. That's just basically the frequency that your motors are putting out that it's measuring. The
Okay.
two bottom ones, your vibrations, polar vibrations heat map and the vibrations heat map, you want those to be the color they are. You want them to be yellowish, bright orange. And what that's telling you is the distribution of the vibrations of the system. And you want the vibrations kind of evenly over all the frequencies. You're going to get those, I call them angel wings. So it's in the vibrations heat map, the middle graph, it's those little curved things like this. You're going to get those. And that's what I call angel wings, but you want them to really blend in with the rest, which is what yours is doing. And then the polar vibrations heat map is the same thing, just shown with polar coordinates versus the speed and angle of the other one, the middle one.
And then the polar angle energy profile.
Okay, so you want this to look like a iron cross.
Okay.
And you're getting what I call a butterfly, more of a butterfly. So it's telling you that your motors, one is pulling harder than the other, or they're not moving the same.
Okay.
It could also be that one of your motors has more vibrations than the other motor. But all of the green zones, if you look at it, since it's a core XY, your motors are moving at 45 and 135 on the angles. And this will show you that at the 45 angle, you have the green zone are good areas. So you have more print zone out of 45. And if you look at the 135, it's not as good. So it's your other angle. So that would be I think it's your B motor. No, it's your A motor. I believe, okay, it's A motor's a 45. So your A motor is producing less vibrations than your B motor. And that's the polar angle energy profile and the angular speed energy profile. So they're both ends. You put them together and you see what's happening.
So is there any action you would take based on this?
You can go back to belts and see if one belt is tighter than the other, but generally it's not worth the trouble.
Okay.
So for people chasing unicorns, yes, they'll do it. But for you, just wants to just print looking good, you're not going to necessarily see the effect as long as you stay within the green zones.
Okay.
So a lot of information, short amount of time.
A lot of information. We'll apply some of this here, right?
Oh, you don't have TM. Thank you, Holtz. Holtz says you don't have TFC autotune installed.
I don't.
That would help.
Okay, let's do it.
I suspect your vibration energy is going to go down by a factor. It may go down. Right now, it's over 8 e to the 7th. I suspect it'll go down, maybe not to the 6, but maybe 4 e to the 7.
There's the link. So do we know that these steppers I have are in the
Yeah. What steppers are they? I don't know what you have.
Well, crap, I don't either. How do I figure that out? Let me see.
Look at the bottom of the motor.
Well, let me raise this thing up and see if I can get a look.
Dave, I'm sorry, I don't have MS Paint going on. I know it makes more sense with Paint, but I'm sorry.
Jose, this is the LDO ones that are going to be coming in the kit. Jason sent me new motors for this. These are the longer shaft steppers. If you know that offhand, otherwise I'm going to stick my phone under there and try to figure out what the number is. Yeah, it might be a 35 millimeter shaft. but I think I can get this pretty quick right here. That's looking pretty good.
He's got the number 35 STH52 2004 AH.
Yep, that would be what's right there. Thank you. Thank you for confirming.
I think those are in there.
So let's go through and do, what do I do to install this? Installation. To install this plugin, run the installation script using the following command. Is there anything different about this with Calico? Does anybody know?
No, there's no
difference with
difference.
Calico?
There is no difference. It works just the same.
Even on the bleeding edge branch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Are you sensorless?
I am.
You're going to have to make adjustments in TMC autotune. So as always, as with all sensorless. So I'm not sure if that's something you're willing to do right now. Because it will potentially mess up your sensorless homing.
Well, let's find out.
Okay.
Okay, let's copy this from the home.
And those motors are in the database.
Okay. Oops. I meant to do all this, but it's restarting. Then add the following to your Moonraker config to enable automatic updates. Let's get that on there.
And you only need your XY motors for this.
Right. Let me go to Moonraker config and add this for the auto updates. Save and close. And then driver configuration should contain pins, current run, interpolate true, and comment out any other registry settings and sensorless things. So, sensorless homing. Autotune can be used together with homing overrides. Where you must adjust the SG4 THRS, specifically in the autotune sections.
You're having 5160s, right?
These are 5160s, yes.
Yeah, so your setting would be SGT.
Yes. Okay, so I need to find a, where do I find the motors?
They're going to be in database. Yeah.
Motor database config file. And what are these?
LD 35 STH52 dash 2004.
Here they are.
Yep.
So
You only need the name.
Huh?
You only need the name. You only need the name.
You only need the name?
Yeah, not even motor database, just the starting with LDO. Yep.
Just that?
Just that.
I've only set this up once before, so. How do I know my tuning? So, how do I actually specify this?
Okay,
here
so
we are. Auto tune, TMC. Okay.
Yep.
So this just goes in printer config, right?
Yeah, wherever you want to put. I usually put another file, but that's just me. It'll go anywhere.
Here, let's go. Include autotune.cfg. Save that. Close, and we'll generate a file. Autotune.cfg. And we'll paste that and grab for X and Y right here, right?
Yep.
Copy that. And we'll get that there. Grab this again. That and That's it?
That's
So I'm
it.
supposed to put in a SGT line here, like what Nathan's saying?
Yeah, so you need the another line. It'd be SGT, and because you're a good place to start would be your current values that are in the other drivers, but you may need to adjust them.
Where is that here? Sensor was telling me. It's not that the sensor.
So
Where do we
you have a
to-
sensor's value on your motors right now.
Uh-huh.
So you would potentially start with that same value, but you're gonna have to probably adjust it also.
But I need to put this in the
Yes.
auto tune section.
Because autotune will overwrite all of your registers.
Oh, I see. Okay. So for each of these, I'll need an SGT line,
Correct.
just straight here like this, SGT.
SGT colon, and then I don't know what Nathan's writing, but you could try it. I've never seen that.
Oh. Otherwise, TMC autotune might mess up the SGT value when homing. Uses that. Oh, I see. It's referencing it from the existing values, right?
I don't know. I've never seen it written that way. I don't use Sensorless, so you would need one for both X and Y.
I know. I'm just.
Okay.
It's a calico thing. Okay. I'm gonna trust Nathan here. Nathan's the very first donator to my channel ever, so I'm going to.
Would you want it under Y to say stepper Y?
I actually meant to go. Yeah. Yeah. See. There we go. Yep. And Thunder Keys has got my back.
So Armor 3D, as Steve was saying, it appears to be referencing the SGT value that he already has set in his TMC 5160 drivers. So it's a internal reference.
So what I have here, does this look good, Nathan?
Beard said, do you have SGT or S?
Oh, I screwed that up. I already fixed it.
Okay.
I got told. I got corrected.
LTX, yeah, this is specifically when you run sensorless using TMC autotune. And that's because TMC autotune overwrites the registries that you previously set.
Now, are we going to need to redo, once we've done this auto tune, do we need to redo our input shaper tuning?
No,
See what the results come up with?
We could run a Y again and see if it's similar. Usually it will have more effect on vibrations than anything else.
Good wash on there. Yeah, Adam, welcome. Okay, so that is done. And let's find out if this thing's going to home okay. Slightly rougher. It could probably be tuned, but it's working okay.
All right.
Probably tweak the values.
It did go in a little rough, didn't it?
Just slightly, but not bad. So how do I know? There was a thing here. How do you tell if this is actually working? I thought I saw something here. It said, how do you know it's actually working? How do I know? How do I know tuning was applied? Oh, this is a section here. Autotune logs all the settings it applies to the clipper profile. If autotune is correctly configured, you should see lines similar to the following in printer startup. Is there any other way to know? besides opening the darn thing?
Running vibrations profile. It'll tell you.
Will it?
Yeah. Open up your previous one. The test you just ran. Look on the very top. It says TMC
autotune not detected. Okay. Let's do some. That just did that. So let's quad gantry level it and let Oscar step all over my keyboard. Awesome.
Where's the other one, Steve?
Oh, he doesn't like it out here as much as Oscar does. Oscar knows he gets treats, and Oscar cares about treats. Felix is not as treat motivated. He'll come out here when he gets tired or bored.
Did it fail?
No, it finished.
Or is it...
No, it's...
Oh, it finished.
Ow. Ow. You bit me. Cats miss you when you leave. I assume so. Although he gave me some good marks there. Okay, so we're gonna do real quick Y, right?
Yeah, just to see if it changed. I don't think it would have. Make sure the smoothing is at 8. Oh, I'm sorry, the SCV is at 8.
It's default now. So
Okay.
it should come up with 8. Look at that. You drew blood. Drew blood.
I got a Band-Aid here. Do you need a Band-Aid?
Is it Star Wars?
But I do have a West 3D lollipop if you want one.
Oh, hey, so do I.
Yeah, this is I got a whole drawer of them.
Oh yeah.
My youngest comes in here and he when he wants a treat, and I'm just like, I just grab a lollipop.
It's kind of like Oscar.
Yeah.
Hey Phil, welcome back. Can we print a TPU Band-Aid?
I mean, you got super glue if you really needed a Band-Aid.
Do. I don't know. Nah, it'll stop, but got a little aggressive there, buddy. Mm-hmm. Quad XY Micron when? Does anybody make a setup? Cantina Band-Aid.
I mean, you could put 4 motors on that thing.
Could. Could. I don't really want to lose any print area.
Well, if you got a smaller bed, then you wouldn't be losing print area from a smaller bed.
Jose says soon.
I miss you too, Thunder Keys.
Yeah, he got aggressive. Okay, it should be generating it. What time is it? 1 hour until we're going to give away some filament. Give away some filament, give away some gifted memberships, and send you off to Phil.
Well, hopefully we can get the a print down.
Yeah, I think so. We'll do a quick pressure advance tune. And what are we going to print?
Oh, well, I mean, what do you have available? I don't know what you have available.
Hey, Manuel, I have all of printables.
God, it's been a long time since I printed random things for fun. I don't know. Oh, a starfish.
And a
One
starfish.
of these. One of these.
So you pick a print that we're not going to see any of the tuning stuff that we're looking to examine, right?
Yeah, but it's fun to play with.
Well, yeah.
You know, it's all. I've been playing with the whole time we've been talking.
I like the dino clip idea better. You know what I was thinking would be cool? Because I was talking to Josh at Recreator, and I was thinking the water bottle filament thing would be cool to get, just so I can turn all of the Diet Dr. Pepper bottles that we go through into dino clips.
Is that one of those things that turns it into filament? That cuts it and melts it?
Yeah, well, it cuts it and kind of pull strudes it through a hot end and makes this little, I think it makes kind of a hollow.
Okay.
So I was thinking about that because we go through quite a few of those. And if I turned every one of those into a dino clip, I could just give them away at work. Pultrusion. Anyway, this finished, so let's go check it out. Okay, input shaper. Here's another Y. Copy this and send it over to you. We have bottle deposits here, so bottles as filament doesn't make as much sense. Yeah, we just send it in the recycle bin. So open a new tab. Let's see.
It's about the same. Your frequency went from 55.4 to 55.6.
So that's
it's de minimis.
That's variation in between runs.
And then your Excel changed by 60. So it didn't affect this test.
Turning in bottles makes sense.
So the quicker square corner velocity, the quicker vibration test is just to leave it at standard at 200 if you think you're going to print 200 or less. If you think you're going to go over 200 millimeters per second.
On what?
Perimeters?
On outer perimeters. Yeah. So, okay. So I'd say we're good there, right?
Right. I would rerun the vibrations though now that you've installed TMC autotune.
Oh yeah, because that was the whole point.
Right.
So do I need to change? I want to change this. Say leave it at 200.
This is really a question of how fast do you think you're going to be printing?
Let's just go to 250. We went to 300 last time, but we didn't think we were going to need to use 300. So
probably not.
We'll go 250 and run that.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we go through far too many 2-liter soda bottles. So
soda's getting expensive nowadays.
it is. It's stupid expensive.
Yeah, it used to be in my day when I was young, it was 99 cents a bottle. Now it's what, 3 something? Like 350 for water, flavored water.
Yep. I got little cat hairs all over me.
That came free. You didn't have to pay extra for that.
Oh yeah, Thunder Keys I think sent me a file. Oh, the baby turtle. Yes. Cutie baby turtle. That's another one though. It's not going to show any any ringing. I think I should just do a Benchy for this first print because we can actually see stuff that we're used to seeing. We can evaluate something that everybody has printed or most people have printed. There's a few weirdos out there that somehow have not printed a Benchy, but
a Benchy. I mean, you could
there
always
are
do
a
a
few,
Voron.
and they're proud of it.
Oh, what's popular right now? What are they
Hey, Andrew.
marketing?
Oh. 200% Cali Cat. I'm gonna do a Benchy. I will not print one. See, I told you there's some weird people out there that haven't printed a Benchy. Case in point.
Everyone needs a boat that won't float. Yeah, but that's Rogue. He does weird things anyway.
Yeah, we'll print a Borderlands helmet in the time we have here. Wonder if I should try, because I don't know when I'm going to do this antithesis build. I wonder if I should try to find somewhere to anodize these. If I should leave everything raw.
Does anodizing change the dimensions of the part, or does it actually get like inside and colors it?
Not significantly. Lots better calibration tools. I know, but if we're looking at the impacts of a print quality, everybody knows what they're looking at with the Benchy. I tend to print Cali Cats because I can give them away because they're cute. Yeah.
They stack too, don't they? Cali Cats?
Do they?
I think they're meant to stack on top. I think. Don't quote me on that one.
But Vitalii can recommend an anodization service. I'd like to see if there's anything local.
Del Mar says you can tumble the parts.
Andrew, this is running the vibration profile test, which is a little different than the input shaper, the shaper calibration. It doesn't do a vibration here, it's doing an actual movement. Tumbling the parts might be good, just to get a nice consistent.
Or you could do...
this isn't like a danger clipper thing. This isn't Calico, Andrew. This is a Shaken Tin does this as this particular test. It's going to show a result. So this is a input shaper test. The vibration profile is this sheet here. So it's going to give us a different result, a different amount of information to go off of.
And this test is only contained in Shaken Tin, but it will run on regular clipper, danger, Calico, bleeding edge Calico, all those.
Are you using the magneto filament cutter as a fidget? No, this is a part for the antithesis printer.
You know, you could also take
18-pound tumbler with 15-pound screen, rust triangles, 1 cup of water. Interesting. What is that going to look like at the end, Delmar? Does it look pretty? Does it grab fingerprints real bad is the question. This is a fidget right now. That's what it is. Posting in the stream chat soon. Okay. You couldn't get Shaken Tin to work on your Voron Trident? Make sure everything else is updated.
Yeah. You can open up a thread on the Voron Discord and their basic residence and see if we can't help you get it working.
Oh, what am I gonna print filament wise? Got some boron red here. Use that.
Let's show all the errors. You got white?
Do. I do actually.
White will be too hard to see.
Yeah. What color should I print the antithesis? That's a good question. What color should I print this? Let's assume I leave the parts silver. So raw aluminum. What color should I print the antithesis in?
The raw aluminum. A blue would look good. Like a light blue. I don't know. Joey says light gray.
Opposite boron because it's anti. Black and purple. I could go you're talking about the gray. I could do like the grab some of the Polymaker PPS-CF or GF. PPS-GF.
Does that come in gray?
Yeah.
How do those parts handle the glass fiber handle the heat?
Fine.
Yeah, no problems.
Oh, now it's doing the other side. Yeah, no problems. Makita blue is a nice blue. I like Makita blue. Supposed to they
Bill,
become matte.
you thinking drab gray, Bill?
Cerakote powder coat like the LL PDF. Orange is the new black. You know what I really should do? I should use the Starlight Neptune because I barely used it on the positron from Ajax.
That's from Polymaker, right?
It is.
Okay, yeah, that's a nice color. Do they make that in ABS or is it just PLA?
It's ABS. They don't normally make it. I have a roll from Ajax. British Racing green and yellow. I feel so bad because I got this Starlight Neptune from him and I use it on the tiniest printer with the fewest printed parts.
So are you, Steve, they don't make the Starlights normally in ABS?
No. Do I have, I don't think I have it out here. I think it's in the other garage. I need to set up a filament, small filament rack out here.
You could have it in a conveyor belt from the ceiling that just starts going around like this.
You know what I was seriously thinking is getting this camera right here on some track system hanging from the ceiling, because right now it's kind of a pain because I move it around and have to get it out of the way. And if I could just kind of grab it and move it and point it where I need it all along here, it would actually help to be able to show off stuff along this whole corridor of my work area.
I mean, you could do it with an extrusion and what are those, the roller ones, the plastic wheels, and just have it.
Wheels.
Yeah. And just have them on the side and just let it roll. But the cable will be your biggest issue. How far can you drag a USB cable?
Well, there'd be a HDMI cable.
So you can go pretty far on that. Or you can make it wireless. A wireless camera.
I don't trust anything wireless.
or a IP camera. Because that way you just put a network cable and you can go, what, 100 feet? Easy?
Let's see what people are posting here.
Fiber to HDMI, they're saying.
Sorry, I'm catching up on tumbled parts after an hour. Oh, those look pretty good, Delmar. I meant Demlar. Nero just did a video on this last week about the camera. Maybe get some inspiration from that. Inheritance Machining did a nice little overhead, little boom camera setup too. Where did you post that? Oh, did you do it in general chat? Oh, there it is. 3D printed. Cryptic, thanks for becoming a member. Varus gave you the recipe. So if anybody's not a member of the Discord, you can take this opportunity to go down in the description, join the Discord. Rogue posted a really cool video here of 3D printed a base that actually sounds good from Super Valid Designs. Nero's was a piece of conduit and 2 brackets. Yeah, I'd want something. So you guys have seen this setup I did here. Up here for this camera. See, it rolls back and forth here on yeah,
Waving to myself.
yourself there. Yeah, that worked pretty well. I don't know if V-slot wheels would be right. I'd probably do something in the like a unistrut thing or something.
You think V-slot wheels will give too much resistance?
They like to flat spot, especially with some weight like that off of them. This one I just noticed, it's been in the one spot for so long that when I move it, it kind of goes, it locks into one spot basically. What's up, buddy?
I mean, you could always go I-beam, right? A little I-beam and with the little rubber rollers on top, and
yeah, something. That's a project that doesn't get added to the list because I don't have enough projects on my list right now. Hey, the spy guy. We're running a vibration map right now. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, Joey's like a barn door. You could almost do that. Get the barn door hardware without the door.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nogarat. Back around to the window and got doing something else. British guy in Grant's stream. Hear you say anything bad about V-wheels? I don't have any real problems with V-wheels. They serve their purpose. Hey Jake, welcome. V-wheels serve their purpose. They are quiet, smooth. You adjust them right. They serve the Ender 3 well for what it was. Okay, let's see. It's doing its calculations. Where's my mouse go? There it is. Oh, it all finished. All the wheel dust. Well, yeah. Key there, adjust them right. Mm-hmm. Go. And vibrations. Here we are. There we go. And it does say that TMC autotune is enabled. So let's copy this over to you. Switch back to there, and there you go. Let's open a new tab. There we go.
188.
Did you fix the door noise? I did. I put some foam in there. What's that?
No, we're about the same speed range. The same speed range, yeah. 200. I mean, you could go to 250 for 200 for external, 250 for internal. Do you want?
Okay.
Assuming the Revo can keep up.
Right.
So we're looking at, say 7,500 Excel at 200 for exteriors with an SCV of 8.
Let's go over to these. Let's bring up a Micron. Do I have a Micron profile here already?
And this is ABS, right? Or, yeah, ABS.
Yeah, we'll be printing ABS. So let's just grab, I'm going to grab this guy. And because I don't think I have a profile already in here for Micron. So we'll just base it on this one. Is that showing, the Trident Gray. I'm going to start it with the Trident Gray. Let's delete this. Let's go and fix this stuff and save it as a new profile. So our max print height here, I don't know what it is on this thing. Is it a full 180 or I'm just going to put 160 here for now. And our bed shape is 180 by 180. I think it's a little bigger than that, but
You're using just regular Prusa slicer, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I got my print start stuff in here. I think that's all I need. What did I do when I printed this before? Why don't I have, did I delete the profile? Did I delete the profile? Let's find out. That's that. Let's go here. And is this where I put it? No. Where's the slicer? Did I have one? No, I don't know what I did when I sent to print last. Oh well. Extruder. Well, that's probably fine. General. Here
Do you have your machine limits as setting the machine limits, or is it just for time estimate only?
Let's see. Machine limits. Use for time estimate. Should we set it?
No, just use it for time estimate.
Okay. I need to sit down. Oh, it's been a long day. Let's see. Hey, Trev Tim. What's the initial impression of the Micron before I go and buy one? The build was good. Still need some work on the documentation, but they're working on that. But no other major issues. Okay, and then here, let's save this. We're gonna call this Micron. And we're gonna create a physical printer for this. Just gonna call it Micron. And clipper and Micron.local. Test that. Yep, works. Okay. We're gonna make the see you, Holtz. Yeah. And then filaments, we're gonna grab one of my existing profiles. Just grab a KVP ABS. Save this as, just call it Micron ABS KVP. Okay. And we're going to say, what do we think the Revo iFlow 0.4 will do. Let's go. Let's say I guess
24?
it'll do about 24. Yeah. Cooling. That'll be fine.
Do you have this? Yeah, you got everything disabled, right?
Yeah. Everything
Okay.
else is disabled. And then custom G code pressure advance is right in the 0.04 range. We'll adjust.
I
it
would
from
probably
there.
drop that at least probably the point between a 3.8.
You think? We'll see
Oh,
what
yeah.
it comes up with.
You're gonna set that live though,
We're gonna-
real time,
yeah.
right?
Well, I'm gonna do a print and see what it looks like and adjust it from there. Okay, so now here in print settings is what we want. So I'm gonna grab, let's go down here. Trident and V2 speedier. Speedier than what I was running before. That's relative.
Yep.
So go down here to speeds, perimeters.
What's it set at? I can't read.
So
that.
regular perimeters is 300, but small perimeters and external perimeters we're gonna set to 200 based on what we saw in the thing there, right?
200, yeah. Infill as fast as you want.
Yep, 300s and top solid infill. Let's just go with the same as the exterior perimeters.
You might need to slow that down a bit, but we'll see after we print.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, Demlar. And then first layer speeds. I'm going to slow this down. I usually run a relatively fast first layer speed because I've been able to get away with it. It works fine. But I'm going to slow it down for this. External parameters, what acceleration?
7,500. Let's do 7,500. Internal or regular perimeters, you can do about 8,000.
Okay.
And then top solid, this just, I don't know what you have there. What's it say? 5,000?
500.
5,000.
Oh, I did top solid 7,500.
Infill, you go as fast as you want, but we're going to be volumetric limited.
Yeah. We'll look at what it looks like when we go to set that. They just added Reth's favorite test to it. What's your favorite test?
I don't know. I don't know what my favorite test is.
Favorite test. Everything else here should be okay.
What's your travel?
300.
300. And you can set the travel velocity probably 10,000.
Oh no, the velocity.
I'm sorry, travel acceleration.
Travel acceleration. It's just the default.
Yeah, which is what?
Let's change it to 10,000.
Okay.
Default is 10,000. Dude.
Your solid infill is going to go too fast then.
Solid infill. Oh yeah, let's get 7,500.
Yep.
Okay. The Clipper resonance test print. Nice.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The rest of this should be okay. So now my little print, real quick test print is, oh, I need to put filament in this thing. Let's grab print files, calibration, and the low cube. I run this thing because this works pretty well for me. So I run this low cube and I go to print settings, change this to 2 parameters. I go
0 top.
0 and 0.
Oh, you don't even print a bottom on it.
Nope. 0, and then I put a 1mm brim on here. Just a quick print. I send that.
Hey Morton, where is the max excel while extruding at? Where's that at?
Max excel while extruding. Max excel when extruding. Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah, but that's we're just using
this is just for time limits. Does this Should I change this? Or should I ignore this? Or
I don't know. We'll wait for Morton to respond. Hey, Morton, if it's just in the if we're just doing it for time, do we still need to change it?
or should I change this to emit it?
Yeah. I
Or
never
ignore it?
admitted that. I don't know.
Can we ignore it? Machine
I
limits are not set,
ignore
therefore
some,
the
I
print time
use some.
estimate may not be accurate. Slices. Anyway, I need to put filament on this thing. Where is, oh, where's my,
Check.
there it
So
is.
Morton says none of that matters anyway. Check the G code for M204 commands. Is this why we should all use Boss, Morton?
Because the slicer would not change acceleration if it's for time only. Okay, let me bump this temperature up. Get the filament in.
So Morton, does he need to set that or not? I'm confused, dude.
One thing I do like about this printer is my filament path is just so straight, so smooth. If you wanted to do something, you will need to omit the commands. Okay.
What are we wanting it to do? I'm confused at that.
Do we need it to do something is the question.
Yeah.
Go here and just extrude. Move exceeds maximum extrusion.
That's gonna be in the print settings though. That one's the
that's in here.
max volume under extruder.
Yep. Extruder. So that is what is that?
Max extrude only velocity or distance or cross section or velocity or
What is
excel.
that? Anybody have that offhand? I can look it up.
Here, I'm gonna post it. This is what I use, Steve.
I know I need to add it. Max extrude only distance, I think, is the good enough, right?
What was it complaining about?
I grabbed what you sent me. Throw that in there. Sure. Save and restart. Max extrude only distance and max extrude cross section. Back here. Bump this up. And let's see if it will extrude. 525, extrude. There we go. Yep. Extrude. Yeah. Didn't we have filament extruding through this thing last time? Yeah.
I thought you did.
Yeah, we actually did some prints. That's why I cleaned up all of my print profiles. There we go. There it goes. And I must have accidentally deleted what I had, so whatever. There we go. There's some boron red. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. Okay, let's let that cool down a little bit. Let's see here. I don't know what kind of extruder the R1 has. I'm assuming some kind of Sherpa alternative. No, this is a BMG. This is the mandible extruder from Art K and them. What do we got here? We got 27 minutes until we're giving away some Polymaker filament.
Right back and check on the printer.
Okay. How do you like the ant head versus the A4T? I've not used an A4T. We are going to install A4Ts on my Trimax setup, the Mad Max setup that I'm hoping to start this weekend. So this weekend, I'm hoping to start the Mad Max build, which will have A4T toolheads. But in general, I don't have any real complaints about the ant head. Takes a bit of disassembly to work on it, but it is, the wiring setup is very good. It's one of the cleanest setups I've done. Okay. I think I should just be able to send this print. So I'm gonna send it because the start G-code should take care of the rest. Upload and print.
YOLO. Hey, Killa, how you doing?
Hey, Killer Print. I've been fidgeting with stuff. Do I have the pins and tubes for Mad Max? I do. Rancho gave me a set at Open Sauce. Yeah, I kind of unboxed the package that arrived today earlier. I do appreciate the stickers. Okay, this is doing its thing. Heating up the bed. We were talking about, I had asked what colors I should do and if I should see if I can find an anodizer or something to pretty up the parts or not. What are the benefits of the dual end stop? So the filament sensors would be a benefit if you're running some sort of automatic feed to the tool head, whether it be from a filament switcher, box turtle, or something like that, or whatever.
I think the ERCF gets more of a benefit out of the dual switches than box turtle.
Hot pink. This will be added to the collection of printers that I want to set up as many as I can on this desk at some point. All the small printers, be it Antithesis, the Positron, the Tic Tac, the Delta Flyer that I hope to eventually build here soon. Yeah. There's a hot pink ASA glass fiber from 3DO. I've been pretty pleased with the 3DO stuff. I haven't used it in a while, but I have some rolls. The LH Stinger. That's not a small printer. We're talking like 120, 180 build volume printers. Wow, maybe that's 180, but I'm only thinking like the Prusa Mini, not even this. This is taking up a lot of space on my board desk here. Don't include the electronics box. I know. If those can sit off to the side, that's okay. See how many I can get on here. That's one of these days when I don't have anything else and I've got all these printers built, we'll hang out and get a bunch of printers printing.
You could have them dangling from the roof like little ornaments.
Why is this thing? I think no, the fans aren't going. It's taking a good while to heat up that bed. I guess it's at 86. LH has some really well done profile for the Stinger. Had really good prints from their stock speed config. Box turtle on the antithesis. Dangling. Say that 5 times and it keeps sounding weirder and weirder. Am I in your chair? Uh-huh.
French cleats would work. It'd work.
Set all the printers on French cleats. $93. We got 20 minutes till we're giving away some filament. Dude, you're supposed to be good about staying away from the keyboard. Plus, we have a Felix sighting down here. Coming up here. Come on. Oh, there we are. Felix sighting.
Polar Ted, you never know till you sign up. Gotta try it out. And you're already in the club.
I mean, and the club's named after you. Apparently there's something that smells on this printer. The Polar Squared Club. Yes. So if this thing starts moving with the cats here like this, I'm going to be shredded.
Is it the warmth, you think?
No, I don't know.
It is the sweet styrene fumes, Petty Ruxpin.
It might be. You touch the screen.
You should be able to train them so that their nose hits the restart on the print.
Yeah.
Or the print button.
Hit the red button.
No, Killa, we haven't mentioned the raffle in the last 5 minutes, but thank you. I'll put the link in for the raffle.
The link is in the description as well.
Link, so that's the wrong one. That was left. Let's see if I can find it. There we are.
We're at 105 degrees. I don't know what this has to hit chamber. Ooh, it's only 35 right now.
There we go.
Shit,
There's
needs
our
to-
raffle. Get your tickets. 1 for 10, 5 for 6 for 50. Earn your chance to win a LDO Voron Voron LDO. Good God, I'm so tired. LDO Voron V2.4 300, or one of the other printers we have. Helps.
So-
Go ahead.
Yeah. What does it help? That's what I was going at. What is it for?
Well, it helps 3D Printing Elves continue to buy filament so that we can continue to print toys for the children of the Central Valley. We give toys out to any school that wants them, any organization really, nonprofits that help the kids of the Central Valley. We provide them toys. Right now, a lot of them are being used as for schools, for low income schools, and it's kind of a reward kind of thing for a lot of them. But yeah, recently gave away about 3,000 toys last week, or still got some over there to give away. Yes, Killa, over 11,000 toys this year. We got surprised that we were able to print that many, all on Vorons and one self changer.
That's pretty cool. How do you get the word out to the recipients?
So really it was just us calling around. So we started with CASA because I was a CASA advocate. So we started with there. We give them toys at Christmas time. We did IC3D. We're giving toys for Tots. And usually what we'll do now is we'll stop giving away toys to like the schools around November. And then whatever we have built up, we'll give those to Toys for Tots, and then we'll start again next year. That's how we got started. But then we got in with another nonprofit that gives away books. So their focus is literature. So we were giving away, they go out to a book fair, they pick up so many books for free, and once they did that, have a bag full, we give them a toy. And then we did a teacher book fair, and that was just all kinds of mayhem. We gave away about 1,800 toys to the teachers, and then we just started getting phone calls, emails saying, requesting more and more. So that's how it's kind of got a little crazy the last month after that. So yep, every dollar helps us keep buying more filament. We're probably going through, last year we gave away a lot of filament, so we're on track to using, I want to say about 600 rolls, maybe 700 rolls of filament this year. We've already used up 512 rolls of filament so far. So that's where the majority of all the money we raise goes to, buying more filament. Are you talking filament donations too? I don't know. We'll take anything, actually. We burn, so a standard roll, we'll burn it all the way down till it's got just the mount from the tool head to the motion sensor. So we go through partial rolls. We have rolls that are so old they're breaking apart in the middle of the filament, or middle of the roll will break apart, and we'll just keep using it. And actually, Steve, you'd be surprised, most of our printers are Tridents.
Awesome. It's perfect.
That's the majority of our printers. Bless you.
Excuse me. You probably heard that. They didn't. Okay. Now it's bumping up the temperature. It will print here in a moment.
So projects in Dad's garage, the biggest issue with filament is shipping it. Like if you like for the Voron Reno Vice, we did a filament exchange, or a thing there. We were able to drive it up to Reno, but to get something like, say, from Rocky Mountain home to my house, it'd be ridiculous. Steve doesn't have a big enough van.
Yeah. Felix jumped when the printer when the printer did. Bump this down just a hair. We're probably okay.
So Del Mar, the size that we're actually settling on for Tridents is a 250. 250 has the right amount of bed space to printer space. And we could probably fill up a rack of 6 very easily. We're trying to get like the 300s or 350 Tridents. Yes, you get more bed space, but when you look at the total space and printer times and stuff like that and repair, it's for us, it's better to go small than big on especially what we print.
Let's stop and bring up the speed. So outer perimeters we're hitting in that about just under 200, and inner we're hitting 300 according to this.
And
Let's see what our flow, volumetric flow rate. We're not even hitting 20, so we're not hitting the limit. So yeah, it's going pretty good, pretty quick. Oops. Short.
And we have the exteriors at 7,500, right?
That's the definition of a pancake trident. Huh? Yeah, I think we had 7,500 XLs. Yeah.
So if we push, if you're not at the flow limit yet, and we push interior perimeters higher in XLs, you might need to redo the pressure advance.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to be doing on stream today, Phil? So showing off a beta of or a pre-release version of the EBB36. I looked at that in person at 3D Printopia. They've added a lot of protection circuitry on there and 2 fan inputs for the parts fans and USB or CAN, right? I think that's some of it.
Did they move connectors also? Going from the to the XT30+2 or something?
Oh yeah, yeah. I think it did have an XT30+2. This feels like it's moving pretty quick.
Is your table shaking?
No.
No.
It's good.
When you go faster then.
You know, Phil might be getting ready for stream. He's starting in 9 minutes. We'll be rating in there probably about 10 or 15, maybe 20 minutes after 7. So give him enough time to settle in. Put the raw billet Vitalii parts in my orange frame 2.4 with similar color scheme to the Tridex. Awesome. Yeah, send me pics. Yeah, so maybe we can, if this looks okay, whatever we see on this, I'll make a guess on any adjustments and we'll send to Benchy while we do the drawing.
Do you ever play with smooth time, Steve?
I like that too, Rogue. No, I don't. Should I?
I haven't found a good way to measure it. I usually slow it down to 0.03 or whatever, change the 4 to a 3. But I don't really see, I don't know, not really seeing much.
Nice and quick. Pop this thing off of here. And see what I see. I see maybe, I say it's pretty darn good.
Is there a separation in the corners?
No, I would say maybe slightly under pressure advance. Maybe bump it up to 0.4 even instead of 0.38. So see if we can see just a hair of bulging there, but no, nothing the other way. That looks good.
Is that bulging where the seam is?
No, the seam's over here. So
Okay.
that's why I look at this one and this one. Say maybe just maybe a tiny bit, but otherwise everything looks.
Is there any sort of VFAs or anything on it you see in the corners?
No.
Okay.
Trying to get this to focus.
I'm not, from what I can see, which is not a very good thing. I don't
It's
see
a
anything.
little bit of VFAs I can see there on, that would be the X. A little bit of X VFA, but no no ringing. A hair of white there. Needs more cowbell. That's true. So Kevin, we will be rating over there. The stream, if you stick around, will automatically direct you over there. So let's do a small adjustment to pressure advance and 0.004, I mean 0.04. Call that good. Save that. And I want to save this as Micron. I'm just going to call this Micron.
Do you want to boost the internal perimeter Excel?
And for speed. Internal or just regular perimeter?
Yeah, the regular
It's at
perimeters.
8,000. Should we go 10,000?
Oh, why not? See what it can do, right?
Sure. Oh, you're here. Cool. If I remember correctly, that's the Revo Voron with the PZ probe. Yeah, it's a high flow Revo. I don't see any signs that it's starving at what would be about 20 cubic millimeters per second that it got up to on this print. Get all the little bits cleaned off and get a Benchy loaded up here. And this is probably going to have to be something that we send a picture after, but that's okay. 3D Benchy. Let's do the whole 45-degree thing, huh? And
Is that? I think you want to go the was it A or B? What was your better axis?
oops.
B. B's your better. Yes, you're right. Because that. Which one does it? B A.
Let's go a little lower on this just for the sake of
B 40. I think you want to go the other way with the
other way. Okay.
Which angle is your B axis? Which it's a 135, right? So 135. Yeah, that's the right direction then.
Okay.
Is that 40?
See what this says it'll take.
Yeah.
Says it'll take 40 minutes. I don't think it will. Hey, Mr. Jackson. I don't think it actually will. Let's go speed. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and send it. Upload and print. Should. Okay, there we go. Heating up. Hey, Wally. Something that isn't turning on at the moment, and I didn't notice that they turned on before, the bed fans.
You got the Nevermore in there?
Well, I've got the Nevermore and I have the auxiliary bed fans installed here. See 'em.
And none of them turned on?
I think I hear the Nevermore running. We can check, I think. Let's move out of range. Oh, that's my end G code is still for the Trident I base this on. So I need to go in and change that. But if we go down here, where are our fans? So filter fan is not on. Let's turn that on so it doesn't sit there and our part fans are on. Oh, does it turn that on as part of the I'm using the Micron built-in start G-code stuff here, Jose. Hotend fan is running. So yeah, anyway, I'll figure that out. Heating up the bed right now, and I'll pay attention when it gets going. We got Polymaker filament giveaway in 1 minute. Oh, it's weird. Okay, that's all fine. Yeah, I'll have to figure out why it's not running those fans. Remember, I'm new to using these start macros. Death Cube, that is the Revo PZ. Yep. Hey, Brian, no problem. We won't necessarily have a Wednesday stream every week, but we will be having them for a while I catch up. But if I'm not ready for a Wednesday, then we just won't do it that day. It's not intended to become another obligation to take up prep time.
Do you have the timer macro for the Nevermore?
I don't know.
So there's a macro floating around where you can set how much time you want before to send you a reminder to change the filter or the film.
Oh, I will probably never change it.
Well, let me know if you want it.
Okay, get your entries in. I am quieter. Yeah. Now you tell me. 2.5 hours into the stream. Sent you a macro to check out at a later time. Okay. Thanks, Jose. I'll check that out. This is heating up. So as soon as this, so here you go. Get your entries in. This is 3. I've started the 3 number right now. I'm gonna look to see where we're at right now. Started the 3. Get your entries in. Well, I want to see this first layer come down. So if we haven't had any entries by the time the first layer goes down, then I'm just going to close it. It'll be 3, 2, 1 done. So this is going to start this print in just a couple of degrees.
Hey Steve, have you tried the PZ, the PZ portion
The
on
washer?
any of their Hotends?
I have not. I wanted to on the Jabberwocky, but I haven't. I need to do some checking. I may or may not end up doing that. But But my Mercury 1, the clicky is acting up on it. So I was thinking about trying it there instead.
Because the individual PZ component can be moved, right? It doesn't have to be stuck on a Rebo.
No, they have just a washer, just the individual you can buy separate,
Yeah.
outside of the heatsink. Off subject on the box turtle, I am building a spoiler, 8mm shafts. What was the fit to the bearings? Mine seems to have more than I would think they should. I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, that is printing. First layer looks fine. So we have had a few entries, so let's start the counter. Let's start the counter. 3, 2. Spooler. Yeah, I don't remember what the fit was. 1. 158 of you in here. How many do we have here? 152 people. 152 people, 158. 1/2. 1/4. We have more people, more entries than people here. So I think we've got everybody, right? Everybody has a chance to get some filament. Don't forget to buy your raffle ticket. Okay, I'm going to close it. We got 1. This is the final countdown. 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. All the time. You got all the time. Let's go. Alan got in first. Who got in last? Code Paradox. Demlar. You spelled your name wrong. Got in second to last. Okay. Let's do a number between the very creative 1 and 10. What would you have picked, Reth?
3.
Not 3, but what range?
Oh, 1 and 10 is fine.
1 and 10, perfect. I'm not going to pick 3 though.
Six to 7. Not bad.
6 to 7. I can't do both. Okay, I'll do Robert Klotz says 6.9, but 6 minus 9 is -3. Let's just flip that. So we'll do 3. 2, 3, spin. Not just 3 though. It's got to be math.
I got the absolute of -3. I got you.
Yeah. Wally. Congratulations, Wally. Huge help at Orange County Maker Faire.
Is he here?
Congratulations, Wally. Wally was here earlier. You do still have to be here though. Let's see. Is the lure of being in the club greater than the lure of collecting a roll of filament? There you are.
Hey, he's here.
Congrats. Okay, let me get this copied in.
Sorry, Polar Ted. He's here.
Oh. Okay, I even have this all set up. Boy. Oh, I do sort of have it set up. There's the code. Almost there. And the email. Okay, Wally, you should have an email. It's on your way. Congrats. Who's close here? Keep it close. Anyway, congratulations, Wally. Let's close that. Close that. This is moving pretty good. Reth did a happy dance? I missed the
Little
happy dance. Can I see it
it's
again?
working. It's my ants in my pants. I'm sitting down.
It's like Hotend Club should have a meetup. They'd probably miss it getting food. Buy some 3D Printing Elves tickets. Yeah.
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 Every dollar's appreciated.
Yeah, this is definitely not going to take 40 minutes for this print. This is going, it's been going for only 5 minutes so far. Turn that off.
We got to raid over soon, don't we?
We do. We're going to do that. We're not going to wait for this to finish because we're basically done. We have it prints. Oh, member gifts reminders. We got to do that. Bob, thank you for the reminder. Let's do this. Those of you that have stuck around, all 130 of you, that's pretty good. Let's do this first. Let's do this. Hi. I'm a member of my own channel. And we're going to send 5 gifted memberships. We have 112 likes. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. There we go. I get to give away 10 gifted memberships, 5 at a time every month. We'll give the other 5 away on a Sunday stream. I have to follow along with this stream and tune up my Micron. Yeah. A turtle would have looked a lot better. I know. But I'll try to get some good pictures of this posted in the Discord. Link to the Discord is in the description if you're not in there. Once you're in there, if Discord is linked to YouTube, it'll automatically apply whether you're a member or not. And what else? We will be streaming on Sunday, probably Mad Max, most likely Mad Max. Rockland Maker Fair is Saturday. I'm going to be out there for a few hours. And
that's only like 30 minutes from you, isn't it, Rockland?
It is. It's only about 30 minutes from me. Yep. So, yeah. Better luck next time, Rebecca. Okay. With that, everybody, I want to thank you. We are going to send you off to Down Under Maker Phil's channel. He's playing around with some new Big Tree Tech stuff. Go say hi. He knows you. I sent you, but let him know anyway. Get his chat rocking. So with that, see you this weekend. Have a good rest of your week. Thank you, Reth. Much appreciated for coming on here. I had a good time. I hope you did too.
I did. I appreciate the time. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Take care.
Bye.
Enjoy the build. Bye.